Yeah, this is DJ Prodi from the hinterlands of Africa. Yeah, this is a sacrificial ram. And this is my grandmother, my step-grandmother. Son, one of my uncles, my step-uncles, maternal, brought this ram for her to sacrifice it for Eid. Here we call it Salah. But this is wrong because this woman has no place of abode. Even the son who brought this ram has not built his own house. He's living in a thatched house. This woman, when she grows old and cannot walk to the outskirts to defecate, nobody knows what will happen. So this is DJ Prodi. This is my home. This is my house. This is my grandmother's house. This is my grandmother's, who is sitting behind me, her sister's home. Me, my siblings, my uncles and aunties and mother, we are all in this home. There's no any proper functioning toilet here, bathhouse, nothing. We are living in abject poverty. But today, millions of African Muslims in Ghana, poor people will take their last penny and go and buy fat rams. Look at the ram behind me and my grandmother, my step-grandmother behind me. Poor people, countries who borrow to survive, people whose government borrows to build hospitals. We can't even build hospitals anymore. We can't build roads. We can't bridge this country unless white people help us. So I told them in this community that they should say Broni Akbar, not Allahu Akbar. It's the white man who is great because they are those who are taking care of us. So this is the ram. So we use our last penny and go and buy these fat rams, come and offer sacrifices to an Arabian god, Hubal, which they call Allah, for the Arabians to take the benefit. Then when we are poor, they will come and tell us that it is that their idol, Hubal, whom they call Allah, who is testing us. And when we die, we go to heaven. So we die poor, generation to generations. And when you speak, they say, kill him. I don't know what happens to we Africans. God have mercy on us. Thank you very much. This is DJ Prodi. I am still on my mission to save black people from enslavement. If you get this video, please share it and join my WhatsApp group for more insight. Today I was talking about, I was writing about the pharaohs. Our enemies came here and taught us that our ancestors, who were the pharaohs, were kafiruns, that means infidels, disbelievers. And for that matter, Allah said he killed Pharaoh and he will preserve him. This shows that Allah himself is the most ignorant idol in the universe. Because there's nobody called Pharaoh. Pharaoh is the equivalent of Ashanti Hene, Yabonwura Yana. Which Pharaoh is Allah talking about? When you go to the Bible, the same thing. I will make Pharaoh stubborn. Genesis 7 verse 4 to 3. Genesis 9 verse 10 to 11. Thereabout, I will make Pharaoh very stubborn. Blah, blah, blah. Which Pharaoh is Yahweh talking about? And Malams and pastors will also mention the same Pharaoh. Please, we have Pharaoh Tutmosis, Pharaoh Akhenaten, Pharaoh, even woman Pharaoh. So which Pharaoh are they talking about? Please listen. When you go to Genesis 12 verse 10 onwards, Yahweh told Abraham to move to Egypt because there was a famine, hunger and starvation, a drought in his home called Mamre. Yahweh couldn't help Abraham. He asked him to go to Egypt to survive the famine. When there was persecution and war and conquest and havoc rained down upon people in their lands, when there was floods, natural disasters, and even famines, people ran to Egypt for salvation. the pharaohs were good men. Please, the pharaohs were your ancestors. So these people came and demonized them to us, and we are insulting the very people who enslave people. Listen, there's no single evidence that any group of people or a people were enslaved in ancient Egypt or in the history of even current Egypt. There's no single evidence. At least the Israelite language and the Egyptian language would have what? There would have been some intersecting words, but there's nothing like that. All the stories in the Quran, in the Bible, have been misinterpreted to us. They copy everything from ancient Egypt and lie to us. So the enslavement of Israelites in Egypt is a false story. They lied to you. Allah and Yahweh lied to us. All the prophets, they lied to us. There was no enslavement in Egypt. Israelites, there was no even country called Israel during those days. So the people who saved people from famine, natural disasters, and persecution. Jesus and his mother went to Egypt and hid themselves. Moses was born in Egypt. Jacob, Isaac, all the prophets went to Egypt for salvation. But they said the Egyptians are evil. Even to the extent that today we don't name our children Pharaoh or Pharaohs, just like Hitler. Meanwhile, the people who came and taught us this nonsense, enslaved people, they have massacred a lot of people on the face of this earth. These Arabians and these Romans. We are on it. If you get this video, share it. My name is DJ Prodi. If you want to join my WhatsApp group for more insight, join on +233 455 454 075470. I repeat the number, +233 545 075470 or +233 503 686357. Join the WhatsApp group for more lectures. Thank you very much.